It's a good day. I'm literally so excited. I just want to get right into this video, another ring video, but this type of ring video is unique because it's like, it's a ring video, but it's also like you're kind of making like a piece of art for your finger. I'm just excited. And you guys know me, when I get excited, I like jumble over my words. Today, we're making clay rings. I've wanted to make these for like months, and I've had people tell me that I should try to make these for so long, but I've been like, no, it's gonna be too hard. But it turns out it's not. So here's like pictures of my inspiration because I kept seeing the clay rings all over Tumblr. Tumblr! Where did that come from? I am not on Tumblr anymore, but I am still struggling with some things that I picked up on Tumblr. Do you guys ever think about like Tumblr really traumatized an entire generation? And now we're like grown and we're like, dang, that stuff's still with me. Anyways, fun fact, one time my Pinterest got hacked and like I lost all of my boards and I had to start completely over. And I like took a year break from like Pinterest because that was the hardest thing I think I've ever gone through. My life is so privileged. Okay, anyways, the inspiration is clay rings, and also these rings, they're not clay, they're like plastic. I don't know if that's the right word. They're probably some type of nice plastic. Anyways, they're super cool and like really expensive, and so I'm like, well, I can kind of like get that idea with clay. All my supplies came in yesterday and it was so exciting. Like literally I was tracking this package, like it was kind of creepy, and it made me feel like I maybe would be good at like, I shouldn't say this. I was about to say I felt like I'd be good at stalking people, but I wouldn't. So after all my supplies came in yesterday, I was like, I want to like just try to make a few so I can like see for like oven purposes, for baking purposes, so I could see like how they would bake, so I didn't have to like do that the day of, which is today. It's the big day. It's game day, baby. So let me show you what I made. These ones are kind of campy, so if you're not like a fan of these, we're gonna make a bunch of different types today, so just stick around. Well, you probably saw the thumbnail. Okay, you probably saw something you liked, so yeah, let me show you what I made. Here they are. Yup. And then look at, okay, the yellow one is one of my favorites. And then, oh my gosh, I made a mushroom. I love this style. I think it is so cute. But we're gonna make some not as campy, some even more campy. They're definitely like an art piece for your finger. They're not super practical, like wearing more than one, it's like hard because your fingers, it's like, so like putting one on works, unless you're trying to take a cute pic. So they're very Instagrammable. Let's get started with everything you need and how much it is. Let's get the basis down. So first you need clay. I got this because I have watched videos of people making this, and a lot of people were like getting white clay and then painting it, and I was like, why are you guys doing that? Why are you making your life so much harder and it doesn't look that great? That's so mean. Hopefully nobody who did that watches this video. Probably not, because I know how to make it, so we can trash talk them. This is yellow because it's yellow clay and it's so pretty, and like you don't need to paint unless you're good at painting. They would look good if you're like, you have that paint skill and you have like nice paints, but I don't have nice paints. All my paints for like $1. And I don't have the painting skill. So I was like, I'm gonna get a bunch of different colors of clay so I don't have to deal with the painting. And let me tell you, it was a good idea. Okay, so I just want to say a lot of the stuff we got today has great ASMR properties. So I am thinking this might be like a half ASMR video. I'm just kidding. Because I know not everybody likes ASMR, which, you know, as an ASMR artist, personally, I do it for me. And a big fan of ASMR. It's weird that some of you guys are creeped out by it. That's so crazy, because for me, it can pull me right out of a panic attack. Okay, it came with 32 different colors of clay, and then it came with a bunch of little tools that you need. Well, you don't need them, but it just helps. This whole set was $15, which I feel like was such a good deal. And I'm gonna link everything that I use in this video down below. So $15 for a bunch of different sets of clay. It's good clay. I love this clay. I recommend this clay. Then you're gonna need, now this is of course optional, and like you can get different stuff than what I got, but I want to, you know, like put gems on them and stuff. Then I just like went online and I searched like little gems, and I ended up, you hear all that? Yeah, I got a lot. I ended up on the like nail gems, which makes perfect sense because they're flat on one side. So I got a bunch of nail gems. They came in these cool little containers too. I got It comes with 9 containers of a bunch of different nail gems. Like and this was $15 as well, but again, like, you don't have to get 9 packs. Like, you can get these for like a couple dollars too. Just look around, literally search like nail gems. These are so perfect because it comes with literally every type of gem you can imagine. And then super glue, because this is how I attach the charms, because I don't put the charms in them and then bake them in. I like to super glue them to it because I have anxiety and I'm scared it's gonna catch on fire if I put a charm in the oven. So, and then finally, if you notice, they're so shiny and they look so good. That's because once they're dry, I mean, you're gonna see me do the whole process, nail polish, right? And super glue and nail polish, this is super cheap. They're about like $1. This clear nail polish is like $1. Just get the cheapest one. It doesn't have to be nice. And then super glue, again, is like $1 or $2. So yeah, that's all the stuff. Let's get started because I'm for real so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Ugh, this is like my favorite color right now. Also, this is so easy. And you guys have to trust me. When I say something's easy, you gotta believe me. It's so easy. So basically, you just cut a little piece of your clay. This is so, again, one of these crafts that it's self-explanatory and you do the same things and it's like, yeah. So just get a little piece and then make sure to wash your hands. Even though you don't realize you have stuff on your hands and it will get on the clay. I didn't wash my hands. I think it adds more character. And then I like to just roll it out like this, okay? And then I'm gonna decide, what finger do I want it on? And I'm gonna do my pointer, right? And it's all just rolled out and then I'm gonna just, you know, connect it. Again, very self-explanatory. So I'm like, okay, perfect. And I like it that it's just like, it just looks like this. Like, this is literally what I just want this ring to look like. This, right? I think it's cute. I just want to do some basic ones. You know what I mean? I think it is very cute. Are we gonna put gems on it? Who knows? Okay, we'll do more complex ones later on, but I just want to get started with some basics. A big thing that I was trying to test when I was baking, because I was like, oh, it's gonna shrink. And my sister was like, no, clay doesn't shrink in the oven. And I'm like, yes, it does. It didn't. This clay didn't shrink in the oven. Some clay might shrink in the oven. So again, only make a few and test it out before you make a ton. So yeah, I just want, and again, clay is up, yup. Let me put this on the little thing. The world is your oyster. What does that even mean? The world is your oyster? I don't know what that means and I don't like it. I want to make one that's like super hot pink. I'm not like super into pink, but like I think pink's a really pretty color and I think especially next to that lime green, it would look really pretty. And I recommend going on Pinterest and searching rings and searching like plastic rings, search clay rings, because like the plastic rings, you can make that stuff too. This is just good fun. I think I got a package. Ugh. Amazon texted me and I thought it was about to tell me I had a package here, but it just said arriving today. Ah! When? All rolled out nice and smooth. There's some dirt in it. There is a little bit of dirt in it. Wash your hands. So we have 2 just little basic ones done, but they're not even basic. They're still so cool. But like my favorite thing about this is it doesn't need to be perfect. No. Like that's like the best part about it. They can like look like whatever you want. Okay, I want to make a mushroom. What I do is I make the mushroom separate and then I attach it with super glue after they're done baking. Just kind of poke it around. The uniqueness is what makes them look the best. So yeah, just make it like look like a little cap. Yeah. Okay, so I'm making a bunch of the mushrooms, just a bunch of different little sizes, because I have some fun ideas when we assemble everything. Look at all of my little mushrooms, you guys. This is a very easy thing to make. You can also like turn those things into like earrings and necklaces and stuff. Okay, let's make some bands to put them on. I got kind of a fun idea. I got this like super dark green and like I want to make it be like mossy. Like, I'm just experimenting. This is what's so fun about this, is just grab your clay and experiment, you know? I just took a bunch of really thin little, what is that called? Little lines and layered them with like different colors. and I think that is super cool. The thing about this is, you know how like a ton of people sell like their clay jewelry and stuff? How do they do this without, I guess they must wear gloves, because like your fingerprints get all in them, and like once they're baked and like you put your little glaze on top, like yeah, it kind of hides it a little bit, but like you can still see it. I think you guys get like this part. You really, it's so easy. You can make little figurines that you want. You can make rings, shape rings however you might want. This looks like cheese, and now I really am like, dang, I could go for some cheese right now. I think this part all makes sense of everything I'm doing, like just making a bunch of fun, weird little shapes. So I will be back when I am done making all of my little rings and they're ready to go into the oven. Oh my goodness, I made a bunch of rings. I'm about to put them in the oven. They bake at 250 for 40 minutes. They are all cooked up. They're in their raw form. What comes next is it's transformative. It really transforms them once we start decorating and stuff. And y'all will see a better look at the ones I made. First, I made some noodles. And I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna eat my noodles. Ooh, I'm so excited for what we're about to do. Also, I did just eat Takis, so if you see red on my hands, I'm not bleeding. It's just Takis. Okay, so I have my plate of rings, and I have all of my little charms, right? So this is literally the exciting part. Picking up a ring, deciding what charms I want on it. Okay, I want to start with this one. This one's just like the Taki fingers. I should have waited till I was done with this video before eating so many Takis. Diamonds on it. Now I'm gonna go in with clear nail polish and make it all shiny. So basically I have spent the last hour just like picking out gems, gluing them on, deciding if I want gems in certain ones, and then painting them with just nail polish, you know? So I've made all of these so far. Let me show you a few of them. This is the one I'm the most proud of. I'm so sorry about these Taki fingers. I glued the mushrooms on. Then I have this one. And then, oh my gosh, look at this one. Like, okay, just so many cute ones. And then I have like these two, which I glued on. So really, this part is, again, like, same with like kind of how you want it. It's all very personal to you. So that's really what I'm doing. I still have like a ton to go through. I just kind of like grab one and I'm like, sense its vibe. Like, for like, I have this little green one, right? And I think it's like my favorite color at the moment, and so I didn't put a gem on it because I like it just as is. Not all of them need a gem, but I do want to show you like a before and after, because putting the clear nail polish in like is what makes it. So I have this ring. Yup. And I'm gonna be back and I'll show you what it looks like once it's painted. It brings out the detail so well and just refines it all. I understand a lot of you might think they look like children's crafts, and that's totally valid, but I don't know, like, and I feel like this is the the thing that's crazy is I know, like, even a few months ago I like would not have liked these, but now I'm obsessed. And I don't know what switched in my brain. I think I just saw like a picture and I was like, wait, that's actually cute. Isn't that crazy how we can go from like not like liking something to liking something? Okay, so I've been sitting here for like 2, maybe 3 hours doing this, just like watching stuff, putting little gems that I want on, doing the nail polish. And here's all of the ones I've made, and I'm gonna show you them all. And then I didn't make all of them, but I just counted. I made 20 rings today, so I'm gonna show you them all right now. I'm gonna try them all on and show you them. I'm obsessed with these, you guys. Here is like an all green vibe. This one, which the little mushrooms. I love these. And of course, because they're so thick, you can't really wear a bunch at a time because then your fingers like can't function. Yeah, oh my gosh. I am so obsessed with all of these. Here's some like bigger ones. Yup. And then, oh my god, over here, the smaller ones. And I love the layering of these like little ones. Oh my god, and then these big ones. You guys, I'm so obsessed. Here are the last ones I made. And again, so obsessed. I love this one so much right here. And I did this, like, this one for fun. A little rainbow. Yup. Oh my gosh. Amy, if they don't look good when you're editing tomorrow, film it again. The showing of the rings. Hey Amy, they looked good, so. So yeah, I'm like honestly so tired. Craft videos like these that take like all day wear me out, but this was a lot of fun. I think, like, oh my gosh, I think these are my favorite rings I've ever made. They're very much statement rings, so like what I'll do when I wear these, like for the little ones that stack, like I'll put a bunch of them on a finger, but like, you know, like say you're gonna wear like this, well, maybe wear two, you know, like I think a lot of these stack really well and you can wear like a couple, or maybe if you space them out on your hands, but like they're fun. It's a fun statement, so just throw maybe one, two, or if they're small, stack them on with like other rings and stuff, or just this, because again it's a statement, you don't have to like overwhelm it. All the stuff that I got was $30, and I mean I made 20 rings today. I mean technically I made like 30, and I have enough clay to probably make, no joke, 100 rings. Yeah, like for sure 100 rings. Like I didn't even use half the clay it came with. So I'll definitely be making more rings and more jewelry with clay. I totally know that this is very like niche. I know I would have not liked this a few months ago. That's what's so crazy to me. If you make these again, oh my gosh, please DM me pictures of them on Instagram. And I do just want to say, if you sent me a picture of like the wire wrapped rings you've made and I haven't responded to you, I want to say, one, I'm so sorry. I literally got hundreds of pictures. Like I can't believe how many of you guys like made that. Like that had me like in shock, how many people watched my videos and then heard me say, if you make it, send it. I look at all of them. I just haven't replied to them all, but I'm going to. But that had me in shock. So if you do make these, send me a picture, okay? And I'll reply. It just might take a month or two, but I will look at your picture. I will see the picture. Aside from my rugs, I think this is my favorite thing I've ever made. Anyways, I'm about to run out of space. I do have to go. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if I ran out of space, but subscribe if you want to hang out again, and I will see you when I see you. I love you guys so much. Bye.